Wild boar control is a challenging and often dangerous task, especially in regions where these animals have grown in number and cause extensive environmental and agricultural damage. Mature wild boars can weigh hundreds of pounds, and when startled, they charge with remarkable speed and strength. In dense forests, this makes them difficult and risky to approach, as hunters must navigate uneven terrain, thick undergrowth, and low visibility while responding quickly to sudden movements. These operations are not carried out for sport alone but serve as an essential measure to protect farmland, water sources, and the natural environment from the severe impact of uncontrolled wild boar populations. The animal's foraging behavior often destroys crops, uproots plants, and contaminates clean water supplies, placing significant strain on local communities. In a coordinated hunt, teams position themselves strategically in areas where signs of wild boar activity are most concentrated. Trained dogs are deployed to locate and drive the animals from their hiding places. The barking of the dogs is a signal for hunters to move into position and prepare for a possible encounter. When a wild boar appears, quick and precise marksmanship is critical. A well-placed shot ensures a rapid and humane end, preventing the animal from causing injury or escaping back into dense cover. These moments require both focus and composure, as the animals are capable of rapid bursts of speed and unpredictable changes in direction. The process often involves moving from one position to another, scanning the terrain for movement, and listening for the sound of approaching animals or the signals from dogs and other team members. On some occasions, the hunts shift from forested hillsides to open flatlands, where visibility improves but the animals can also move more quickly. As the day progresses, teams may adapt their tactics, seeking out remaining animals that have evaded earlier sweeps. Every encounter demands attentiveness, as wild boars can emerge suddenly and charge without warning. Precision and coordination between team members ensure that escape routes are cut off, minimizing the chance of further damage to the area. These management operations are part of a wider effort to restore ecological balance and safeguard both people and nature. By reducing the number of destructive animals, the risk to agriculture, water quality, and community safety is significantly lowered. While the work is physically demanding and often dangerous, it plays a crucial role in protecting the harmony between human activity and the natural environment. In wildlife management, swift and decisive action is often necessary to prevent further damage from invasive or destructive species. In this case, a dangerous animal was neutralized almost instantly, before it had any opportunity to react. This marked another successful step in the ongoing effort to control wild boar populations. The sound of trained hunting dogs soon carried through the dense undergrowth, signaling the presence of more animals. A large herd emerged suddenly from the thickets. The lead boar charged forward, prompting an immediate and accurate shot that brought down the largest individual. While the rest of the herd managed to retreat into cover, the threat from this dominant animal was eliminated. Elsewhere, in the colder mountain regions, a separate hunting team had already positioned themselves for the task. Tracking faint prints in the snow, one member spotted a wild boar concealed under low vegetation. A single precise shot ensured the animal was brought down quickly, preventing it from escaping. On the eastern coastline, another potential risk was removed when a boar, attempting to reach shelter, was spotted through binoculars. The marksman tracked its movements carefully, delivering a clean, well-placed shot that caused the animal to collapse in the snow. In the forest interior, yet another wild boar was sighted and neutralized, before it could inflict further damage on farmland or natural habitats. Each successful intervention helps reduce the destruction caused by wild boars' foraging behavior, which includes uprooting plants, damaging soil structure, and contaminating water sources. Wild boars present a considerable challenge due to their rapid reproduction rates, intelligence, and adaptability. Their activities harm crops, spread disease, and degrade the environment. Effective population control is vital to restoring balance between human activities and natural ecosystems. Management efforts extend across different terrains and even into night operations. In one such nighttime field hunt, thermal imaging equipment detected a herd of wild boars feeding. The largest was targeted first to disrupt the group's cohesion, and subsequent shots prevented the others from escaping to cause further damage. In a nearby field, another herd began disturbing crops, but was intercepted before reaching cover. Carefully chosen shooting positions allowed for clean, efficient control, ensuring no animal escaped to continue damaging the area. By systematically clearing each section of the field, the immediate threat was removed, offering temporary relief to local communities. Similar measures were carried out in a forested area overseas. At a designated checkpoint, a wild boar wandered into view, unaware it was being observed. A precise, controlled shot ended the encounter quickly. In another location within the same forest, a startled animal attempted to flee but was intercepted before it could disappear into the undergrowth. These coordinated operations, carried out by trained teams, are crucial in mitigating the environmental and agricultural impact of wild boars. By combining careful planning, modern technology, and skilled marksmanship, such efforts aim to protect both the land and the livelihoods of those who depend on it. In less than a second, a bullet finds its mark, stopping the animal's escape. With a single shot, the wild boar falls to the ground. Following the remaining tracks, the sudden barking of trained hunting dogs signals the location of another target. From behind dense trees, the silhouette of a wild boar becomes visible. As soon as it steps into clear view, a precise gunshot echoes, and the animal collapses instantly. Another potential threat to farmland is swiftly removed. The events unfold like scenes from a vivid documentary, moments filled with tension, as every step is taken to protect crops and maintain balance in the surrounding ecosystem. These hunts are not merely about marksmanship, but about swift, calculated actions that prevent further damage to agricultural land. At sunrise, a team positions itself at a designated ambush point. The early morning air is still until a rustle emerges from the bushes. A wild boar steps out, cautiously sniffing the ground. A carefully aimed shot is taken, and the animal drops instantly, unable to flee. It is an example of precise timing and effective positioning. In another location, a team travels by off-road vehicle to reach their chosen vantage point. Concealing themselves behind natural cover, they wait patiently. Across the hillside, a wild boar appears, foraging through the slope. A marksman locks onto the target and takes the shot. The animal collapses instantly, preventing further encroachment toward the fields. On more open, sparse hillsides, hunting requires exceptional precision. With little natural cover, a single misstep can mean losing sight of the animal entirely. Scanning the terrain with binoculars, a hunter remains silent and alert. The wild boars in such regions are known for their intelligence and caution, making the encounter even more challenging. When one suddenly bursts from the underbrush, a quick, steady response is required. Each shot is timed with controlled breathing, ensuring accuracy even in high-pressure moments. In yet another setting, grassy fields bordering a forest provide a different challenge. At first light, a coordinated team surrounds the area, with dogs following faint scent trails left by the animals. Before long, a bark signals the target's location. A wild boar charges out from the bushes, and a clean, precise shot is delivered. The action is quick, measured, and effective, ensuring that the farmland remains safe. As dusk falls over the rice fields, the atmosphere becomes more intense. Every movement in the fading light is watched closely, as the final moments of the day's effort play out with the same focus and discipline that have defined the entire operation.